The Way to Happiness essay, in English. The axis of human activity is the conquest of happiness, but the concept of happiness differs from person to person, and consequently the ways of happiness vary from person to person. Some think that wealth may impart them eternal bliss, so they try their best to accumulate riches by hook or by crook. This source of pleasure does not guarantee an inevitable outcome in the form of happiness, and the suicides of wealthy persons testify this fact. Authority vouchsafes many pleasures, but at the same time, responsibility subtracts many a bliss from the whole thing. Knowledge is power, but knowledge is the root of innumerable dissatisfactions. A splendid home is the dream of the great majority, but the structures of concrete are too humble to soothe human beings. All these things and many others are essential to some extent for seeking happiness, but they are not a sure contrivance to achieve a compact end. Then what is the true key to happiness? It's the way of thinking. Often the change of mind requires immaterial approach, which is hard to afford, but without such outlook happiness is scarcely conquered. This is often observed that a situation, which is perplexing for a particular person for some reason, does not have reasonable ground of anxiety for another person who thinks differently. A thing that is the matter of death and life in a culture is a commonplace thing in some different setting. This is because the people think differently in different cultures. The philosophy of contentment is also the matter of consideration. When you consider insufficient as sufficient, you are contented, otherwise you get worried. The way to live life with minimum things is a golden rule of happiness. The vulnerability of life is in itself a lesson of evaluating things in mortal context, which imparts an immaterial approach, and thus a change of mind is achieved in many ways. It is a very rational approach that if there is some scope of improvement, there's no need to worry, and if there is no hope of betterment, worry can do nothing to improve the situation. It means in any case worry is not the solution of the problem. Thank you, everyone, for watching my videos and sharing them with friends.